Oh yeah. Ugh. Holy shit, man. I got these earbuds I'm gonna try out here. I don't know how well this is gonna work because no matter how good the earbud quality is, it's never as good as headphones, so I might have to switch it up. But we are live, man. And yeah, that was Polish shit from 1988. That is Imperator off the Eternal Might demo. I was just listening to that a little bit earlier. And pretty good shit, if you ask me. How's everybody doing tonight? We see we got Anya over there. What's up? Yes, while we are on YouTube, Anya's over there on YouTube. Hyperborean666, great to see you always, as always. Metal AB, can't hear that. Can't hear what? Can't hear what? Is the audio working? Tell me I didn't fuck up something, right? Just now I can hear you. Okay. And I hope this is okay. It's not trying to go through this retarded little mic here. Now I can hear you. Okay, hopefully your shit was just muted. Hopefully everybody can hear me. All right, yeah, so we are up on YouTube, Kick. I need to check the Kick because the Kick chat does not show up in here. Big Mingus. What's up, Drew? Let me send him some dancing cat memes over there, or emojis or whatever. Big Mingus, our resident viewer over on Kick. He loves it over there. I don't know why, but he loves it. All right, and yes, of course, here on Rumble. It's good to see everybody. We're going to play some killer tunes. We got a lot of shit here, and then later, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm probably going to have to switch. Hold on. I'm going to have to switch back to these headphones. We'll have to save the earbuds for something else. This ain't working for me. I'll switch it in between songs. Fuck it, so I won't bore you with it. But yeah, we're going to do all kinds of shit. Of course, we'll do about 30 minutes here on YouTube. We're going to drop YouTube and go straight to Rumble, Kick, and X. We're going to see if the show might be a little less lively from X viewers tonight because there's all kinds of shit going on. Anyone following in the news, we'll touch on it later. This Henry Nowak situation, the young white British boy who was stabbed to death by a Sikh immigrant. Yeah, that whole thing is going on there. We'll cover some of that later. I do have some clip stuff. I've just been following it as the day passed. I was already planning on doing some clip stuff, but we'll cover a little bit of that, and I'll even read a little bit of the article because I'm trying to keep up with it myself. I've been working all day. Actually, just got off, but we're not going to touch any of that while we're here on YouTube. YouTube doesn't like me very much, so let's get on with some jams. Play some YouTube friendly stuff while we're over here. But I would recommend everybody go to either Kick, X, or especially Rumble. I think Rumble is really, when I think of the home of Drewcifer nowadays, I think of the Rumble channel. But I want to play some more shit. I'm going to switch these headphones out. I will see you on the other side. Oh, wait, so you can't hear the music at all. Okay, well, let me try to fix that for sure. Let's see. Do you hear the audio in the background? Man, what did I do to fuck this up? MIDI monitor and output. So no audio coming through there, huh? Interesting. Okay. How about this? Fuck yeah. Yeah, we should all be good now. I see what the problem was. For whatever reason, it set the audio. So I was doing the other day, I was trying to, like I did here with the earbuds. I have some badass Bluetooth earbuds that I listen to music at work and stuff. And I try to connect those things on here and I can hear it, but I notice it doesn't record like the desktop audio, like what you guys are hearing when I normally play the stuff. And it automatically switches settings up. And basically what I was doing is, you guys know that Omegle or that Omi TV thing? Where you could go around and, like, you know, talk to people from different countries and shit. I was trying that out to test run it the other day for potentially using it on future streams. I had kind of a concept in mind, and just, I've never done it before. I wanted to see it, but I tried to use Bluetooth headphones and it just like fucked everything up, man. I even recorded a little bit of a conversation I had with some dudes from England, and I was like, oh cool, we might actually be able to get some content off this, talk to some people, maybe talk to them about metal or whatever the fuck's going on, maybe do that on future shows. But like Bluetooth headphones on, for whatever reason, for me, for OBS hates it. It like fucks with all my shit. I don't know what to think about that. But anyways, yes, sorry if you did not hear that good Polish shit. Maybe I'll play it on a future stream, the very first track. But you heard half of Enthroned. Yeah, so that's a killer fucking album. See, we had some other people jump over here. Tawny Tusk 88 helping me out over on Kick. We got another Kick viewer over there. Somebody to keep Big Mingus company. That's always great. Big Mingus needs it. What else we got here? I even like the later stuff. You talking about the Enthroned stuff? Nice. Yeah, Anya, we can go ask ask the people over in the UK if they have their Goat Moon license to talk about black metal. Yeah, man. That was one thing I had originally kind of thought about doing. You know, we could always go and talk to people in these different countries about like, like political things and stuff. And you'll see if you're not familiar with it, Metal AB, what's the program called? It's not even a program. It's a website called. I mean, they have different ones. There's like the Monkey. There's Omegle and there's Omi TV. Omi TV I actually got working. I had some, and you can set it to like what countries you want to talk to. And it was like, dude, this could potentially be kind of fucking cool to talk to people from different nations and stuff, and even people from different states here in America, though it will be random. To talk to people, maybe somebody is into metal and somebody could point us like, hey, what's like a badass underground metal act? The only thing that's a little bit of a problem with that, though, is I get the vibe a lot of people who use that website are probably fucking normies. Like there was a lady on there when I was talking to people from England, and this one lady was she asked where I was from, and I say Texas, and then I was like, whereabouts in England are you? And she said Birmingham. She's like, do you know of Birmingham? And I'm like, dude, that's the birthplace of heavy metal, Black Sabbath, Judas Priest. And the only thing the lady said was like she doesn't really know anything about metal. She had no idea who Black Sabbath and Judas Priest were. And I'm like, bro, if we can't find somebody that knows about Black fucking Sabbath and Judas Priest, like, what are they gonna say when I drop some Jew slaughter on them? You know what I mean? Actually, I can't say that shit. We're still on YouTube. Gotta remember, anytime I'm wearing the mask, we're still on YouTube. I can't say things like this. How are they gonna know anything a bit more underground? Fat Cat, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. That is our Scottish friend over there. How come you're not out rioting on behalf of Henry Nowak? Do you not have your riot license? Tony Martin era for the win. Fumes, what's going on, man? Tony Martin era. Oh, you're okay, nice. You said juice laughter. It's all good. Yeah, that's all I said. You know. I hate normies so much, man. They're just so unaware and want to talk about shit they don't know anything about. Yeah, I got a feeling there's gonna be man, we're on YouTube. I have to keep it like so fucking like PC on YouTube. By the way, guys, I am going to drop YouTube in a little bit. Go ahead and head over to Rumble, head over to Kick, live on X as well. Oh, you're banned again already after that slip up. I know, dude. I get, because I have to do the mask when I'm here, right? I have all these different filters. Most of the filters that I have like preset here would get me in like they would get me in a lot of trouble. There's only a few I could use. I wonder if this one would even work, where I could do Arnold. I could cover the mouth. I could do all that sort of shit. But yeah, there's some of these on here that are a little too insensitive for YouTube, so I don't think they would like some of them. Yeah, I don't know. Like, how you live in Birmingham, England, and you don't know Black Sabbath or Judas Priest? It's like, bro, holy shit, that's the state of the modern world. You know what I mean? Fucking crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna play a couple more tracks while we're still here on YouTube. We do have other shit lined up later on in the night, but I think the Omi thing, like, that could potentially work in the future. It could, because like you can go and you can talk to people maybe in Poland. I think places like that are probably maybe a little more prone to get some good metal recommendations. But think about it. Think you here listening to this, whatever city you live in the US, or if you live overseas, whatever. Think about how many bands that you've seen in your local, little scene or whatever, that nobody outside of your area even knows about. So there might be some cool bands. I just kind of had, like the ideas, like there might be some cool little underground bands out there that some of these people could turn us on to. But you're probably going to have to wade through a sea of, oh God, YouTube. Totally non-hetero, spaced out, want to be of the African persuasion type folks. Yeah, I think we're good with that. I think you guys get the gist, right? Let's play some more metal. This one based off of tonight's theme. By the way, tonight's thumbnail, if you guys noticed the goat penis reference, I have just bought, I'll have to wear it when I get on here. But yeah, this is a good time for me to hawk the merch. If you want to help the fucking the channel here, Do not donate through YouTube. I have to say that every time. Do not donate through YouTube. If you do donate, do it through Rumble. But another way you could support is if you want to get your hands on some of the merch here. So the one you see here that is like the goat penis, that's the second on the top right. That's tonight's thumbnail. I actually just bought that in the heavy duty. And when that thing gets in, I'm going to wear it. I think it's going to look fucking great. But all those designs you can get in, you know, they come on shorts, they come on socks, fucking fanny pack. If you really want to go all in on Pride Month, I guess I would say. Yeah, all kinds of different things like tank tops and shit like that. If you want to help support the channel or whatever, and you want something for like a little bit of bang for your buck, I think I get like $1 per shirt or something. But either way, it's cool that people can actually support, help out, shit like that. No big deal, but just, guys, do not donate through YouTube. I don't even know if I'm set up for it, but just don't fucking do it. Oh yeah, when are we going to get a song request stream? I'm trying to think. I have to set up, since we're not going to do it through YouTube, I have to set up something like, something the equivalent of like a super chat. I've got to set up something like that. I guess we could do it through Rumble, but not everybody's using Rumble, so I would like something that everybody could use, because we have a lot of people watching on different platforms. But yeah, I totally want to do that. I am absolutely down to do that. But anyways, I mentioned that with a t-shirt because I'm about to play a goat penis track that resembles the thumbnail. Oh yeah, dude, that version sounds like quite a bit different. I like it though. It's raw for sure. Spirit World, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're gonna do maybe I'm gonna do a couple more tracks here on YouTube, and then we'll switch it over. I could drop the mass filter and all that stuff. We'll go straight to Rumble X and Kick. Make sure all these are still up over there. You gotta check them occasionally, because every once in a while they'll fuck you over. Yeah, good. All right. We are still up. Yeah, speaking of license to talk about your sketch metal, we have Fat Cat of All Time, our Scottish viewer here. He's got his license, so he can listen to some Commandant What a band, man. I fucking love Goat Penis, dude. Goat Penis is so badass. That's one thing. The dudes in the Lord Humongous, when we played those couple of shows with them, we played a show here in Houston, and then we went to San Antonio. And I'll actually share a little bit about that later. Totally unrelated to that. But yeah, I was talking to the singer of Lord Humongous, and I was wearing my Goat Penis shirt. Turns out he is like a Goat Penis fanatic. And me and him like talked for like 20 minutes, like just about Goat Penis. And the son of a bitch, I wish I still had it. He told me he found the vocal effect thing that Sabaoth used. He had it, and he was telling me all about it, and I like wrote it down on my phone. I don't have that phone anymore, but I've got to find that again. Yeah, he's like a hardcore Goat Penis fan. All right, how about some Commandant? You guys like Commandant from Chicago? Victory through intolerance. Fuck yeah, man. Shit is so good. Yeah, that band's awesome. There was a certain point, sometime last year or the year before, the drummer for Infuriator and I had come up with this idea. We were in talks with Commandant to get them down here and do a show here, and then do like a couple more shows around Texas. But we started breaking down like the cost of everything versus like the amount of pull we could guarantee. It was just like, dude, we're probably gonna end up losing our ass on this, because it's, you know, it's 5 guys flying all of them down here, coming up with the gear, and just kind of setting the whole thing up. It ended up not panning out. We had a couple of other really awesome local bands that we had panned out for that to help as well, but maybe sometime in the future I'd love to play with them. But yeah, for Fumes, he says he needs more Commandant material. I only had the split with Mind and Work for Which Fucking Rules. Yeah, everything I've heard from Commandant is really good. It's just, for me, the first thing I ever got my hands on was that first album, Storm Legion, and Storm Legion. It's total banger, man. Total banger. I'm going to play some South American shit here. This was a band that was fucking awesome at Destroying Texas Fest. Used to do reviews on them back on the old channel. We all know how that turned out. But I'm going to do this one. This is going to be our last one on YouTube. I would recommend everybody going over to Rumble, Kick, or if you want to view it on X, that's fine. But I would recommend everybody go over there, because we're going to drop YouTube after this one. This is Atomicide, Pestilential Hammer Blows. Oh, shit. It moved. Don't move. Now it's Atomicide. Kill. Yeah, and they're great live too, man. Awesome guys. Dude, I'm totally spacing on where they're from. I know it's South American, but was it Brazil, dude. I even talked to the guys, and it was so cool that they recognized me from reviews I did on their channel, and only like one of them spoke English. Chile. They're from Chile. Yeah, like only one of them spoke English. The English was pretty good, but I was like, holy shit. Yeah, they recognized me, man. I bought a shirt. It was badass, made just for Destroying Texas Fest. It was like an armadillo. I have it. Fuck, I need to wear it. It's like an armadillo with big metal spikes coming out of his back. It looked all badass. I think it has spike bracelets and shit. Fuck yeah. Are we ready to drop YouTube? Are we ready? Are we ready to go over to Rumble and Kick and X and have a much funner time? Because we're knocking YouTube the fuck out. Head on over to Rumble, Kick, or X. Maybe in the future we'll add Odyssey. Somebody had mentioned wanting Odyssey. I didn't know anybody used it anymore. But we might eventually, add some of that too. My wife just brought me a hamburger. She knew I just got home from work. That was very sweet of her. It was delicious. Delicious. Now in between songs, I'm going to knock out some of these fries. All right, YouTube. Get lost, YouTube.